Kerry from Pasadena has a question about air conditioning replacement.
Well, he's getting estimates on his, Tom.
It's that time of year.
Kerry writes, we have a 1,550 square foot house built in 1998. It has good insulation and new double pane windows, he says. And he says, I've received 3 estimates, and they're all recommending a 3.5 ton, 14 and 16 SEER system. This seems really big to him, Tom, and wonders, does he really need that since his electric bill is only running him about $110 a month? What do you think?
Well, it has nothing to do with his electric bill.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's good, and it'll stay that way. If somebody was going to ask me, Tom, I want you to build me a 1,550 square foot home, I would say, okay, 3.5 ton.
Okay.
So I love it. I mean, I love it. I don't care for the 16 SEER. If you want to pay extra, you can. The 14 is fine. Keep it simple, but it's the right size for you. If they put it in properly, and that's all in the installation we talk about all the time, because in August, when it gets to be 100 degrees for an entire week, you're going to want that 0.5 ton. And a lot of homes today have more windows, higher ceilings, more open space. So it's not like you have a little cracker box home. The homes today are a little more spacious. They have more cubic feet of air in them. So I think it's the perfect call. Is
this something that, if you ran a manual J calculation on the house, it would tell you 3.5 tons?
They'll probably tell you 1.5 tons.
Oh,
because
really?
It's so different. So it does not meet Houston requirements, and that's the problem with a manual J.
You want to explain what a manual J is?
Manual J is a computer program they run depending on a certain humidity and a certain temperature, and you want the most efficient system, and they put in the windows and things like this, and they want to make it as small as possible. But it's based on only about 15 degrees difference from outside to inside. And it's based on, I think it's a 55 or 60% humidity. It doesn't go up into the 70s and 80s like we get, so there's no dehumidification. You can't squeeze the air. You can't make the air colder. You get a warm drop instead of a cold drop across the coil. So there's some problems with it. A lot of guys need to do it for permits and stuff, but I've always been a guy that you have to treat the area you live in differently, and Houston is a different area. So a little aggressive on the air conditioning systems. I've never had a complaint on any of my homes I built, and as well as the one I live in now is what people would say it was over.
So this would apply to other places too besides Houston. I mean, I imagine South Florida would be a similar kind of thing. And
South Florida is weird. They're still using window units, and the newer homes have. But you go to the old, so like Mobile, Alabama, some of these places like that, New Orleans, Miami. It does have to deal with these kind of problems, but Houston humidity and temperatures in the summertime are so much harsher than the rest of the country.
They're harsher.
Yeah. So we really have to treat Houston. And remember, it's the most air-conditioned city in the world. So there's a reason that everything...
Sure Vegas hasn't eclipsed us on that yet?
No way.
Okay.
No way. Their dry desert heat, their air conditioners can be small.
There you go.
And they're all broke.
And you know what else?
They're gambling.
And you know what else? We're not only the most air-conditioned city. This is where silicon implants began, was in Houston, Texas.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, see? So we do things in a big way here.
And remember, there's 2 countries that have the same problems, India and Nigeria. And they don't even have central air, and they're trying to get it. And guess where they're coming? They're coming here to Houston to find out how to put central air and heat in those 2 countries.
They've come to the mecca of AC.
They actually tried to hire one of my instructors from HCC to go out there and run. He said, no way. I'm
no, you get free curry. Come with us. All right.
It's hot there.
All right. It's hot here, too. Yes, and we're hot for your questions, so send them to us at HomeShowRadio.com. We'll answer them. Look at these videos over here. We got some more, and please subscribe to our channel.